When you were on the show, we got into a discussion about you being a lifelong Democrat. And you were really persistent saying that you were going to stay. You were a Democrat, you were part of the Democratic Party, that you wanted to make change. And now here you are, Dennis, a year later, you are running as an independent for Congress. What happened?
Well, first of all, let me give you a little background, a little bit of background. Uh, I think when I saw you, there was this rally in D.C. against war uh, generally, and uh, the Democratic Party, unfortunately, has become ever more involved in promoting wars, and that it's heartbreaking actually because in a number of different ways. First of all, the world is in danger right now. There are people who are actively promoting conflict with China, with Russia, with various elements in the Arab world, uh, and that's on the policy side. On the budget side, the United States is spending, I think, about $1.6 trillion for all expenses for the military and intelligence. We're wasting the lifeblood of this country on militarization, on war, and we're taking this country in a direction of destruction from within and from outside as well. And I've constantly warned inside the Democratic caucus about taking a position that would further war. During Iraq, when I ran twice for president, um, because I was very concerned that we had been led down the pike on attacking a nation that had nothing to do with 9/11, and that we were killing, at that time, hundreds of thousands of people, innocent people. Uh, that the American people responded in 2006, clearly wanting to get out of Iraq. The Democrats took control of the Congress, and essentially on an anti-Iraq sentiment, and then immediately after taking control of the Congress, the leaders of the party, in a meeting of the caucus, said that we were going to continue funding the war in Iraq. This predilection, this penchant, this dedication to war has no place in partisan politics, and yet the Democratic Party has furthered that. Maybe not everyone in the Congress, but certainly overwhelming number, even to the point where people who were advocating taking a more peaceful approach were chastised. So to me, that, my purpose in Congress ended up being standing for peace, ended up being looking for resolution of conflicts before they became violent. And once they became violent, to use diplomacy, the science of human relations, to settle differences. But this dedication to war, which, some could say is bipartisan, has jeopardized our nation. So I'm running as an independent because the polarization that has occurred, the consensus is on war now, but the polarization that has occurred between America and other countries, within America, within the political parties, between the political parties, puts this country at further risk, the kind of thing that George Washington warned about when the country first started. Watch out for these factions. Watch out for this kind of thinking. He didn't say it, but groupthink that puts us on a path towards consensus over destruction. So I'm running as an independent because, first of all, I can win this race as an independent. I'm running as an independent because I think it's time to put the country above party.